and welcome to my latest weekly newsletter. This week there is only one place we can start, and that is with the Ryder Cup, and what a fantastic 3 days of golf that was. My word, there was plenty ups and downs after that first morning when Europe lost the 4 balls 3-1. I was oh dear, really worried about the result, but in that afternoon, Friday afternoon, we won the foursomes 4-0. And after that, I thought, yeah, we're going to win this comfortably. The golf course did prove to be a really tough test for those 24 players. And yeah, ultimately, it was all down to who could hit the ball the straightest off the tee. And that proved to be Europe, because the Americans, on their American-style golf courses, do tend to hit it a bit wayward, but they can escape from the trees and the trouble that the courses they have in America. But around that golf course, the rough was so thick, they just couldn't afford to miss their fairways. So yeah, Europe ended up winning. It got a bit close on the last day. I suppose about kind of 3 o'clock time, I was getting a little bit anxious because all the matches in the middle were all very close. But yeah, brilliant result for Europe. An absolute thrashing in a way end, 17.5 to 10.5. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed the 3 days of golf. And what about Fleetwood and Molinari? Absolutely superb. But that course suited them. You know, Molinari is absolutely famed for his straight hitting. Fantastic tee to green, hardly ever misses a fairway, hardly ever misses a green, and Tommy Fleetwood is much the same as well. So yeah, they were always going to do well around that golf course. Easy to say after the event, I know, but I always fancied Europe and them to do well on that golf course. And on the opposite end of the scale, Tiger, Phil, not very straight off the tee, and what happened? They didn't play very well, and neither of them got a point between them. So yeah, but fantastic for Europe. In our sweepstake, Pro Shop sweepstake, Eddie Reid won £60 onto his account. He drew Thomas Bjorn, so well done him, the European winning captain. Jack Flaxman won £60 onto his account. He won because he drew Francesco Molinari as the leading European point scorer. Mike Wartorton, he won £60 because he had Justin Thomas as the American leading point scorer. And Steve Stone won £60 onto his account because he had the correct winning score, Europe winning 17.5, 10.5. But yeah, what a fantastic weekend of golf it was. Right, on to shop news, and as we can see, I'm modelling our new club logo gilets. We've taken a big delivery of a club logo gear from Glenmuir. Gilets, jackets, windproof tops, thermal tops, you name it, we've got it in. Some with logos, some without. All looks very smart. But yeah, please come in and take a look. Get yourself kitted up for winter. It's not arrived just yet, but I think it might be just around the corner. But yes, so come in and take a look. I say, nice smart gilet here with the Galston Golf Club logo on. Different colours available in that as well. And there's some ladies logo stuff as well. Again, I'm not modelling that, I'm afraid. But yeah, so come in and take a look at that. We've still got our huge club sale going on as well. Well, we've got Titleist drivers, 917 drivers reduced down to £250, and the fairway dudes reduced to £280. We've also got our pink shirt sale and Glenmuir shirt sale, where you can get a pink shirt now for £25 as well. So here we are trialling the new Titleist TS3 driver against my current TaylorMade M3 driver. Both have got exactly the same shafting, the hazardous black shafting, which is a low launch, low spinning shaft, because those that have seen me swing a golf club will know that I get a little bit choppy and hit it up in the air quite a lot. So yeah, low spinning, low launch shaft suits me. First things first to notice is that the Titleist is actually 1/4 of an inch longer than my TaylorMade. I'm not sure if my TaylorMade is 1/4 of an inch short or the Titleist is 1/4 of an inch longer than standard. I'm not sure, but just one thing I did notice there was that, yeah. Other than that, looks at the ball. So the Titleist has gone back to its jet black head finished. Yeah, okay, which does look very nice over the golf ball. I think I prefer the black to the grey colour they've had previously. It's adjustable, loft and lie by the normal Titleist sure fit system there. Also, it's got the weightings either side on the end there, where you can change them about to either get a draw biased or the fade bias, depending on which way you want to be able to hit the golf ball. That's only on the TS3. The TS2 hasn't got that interchangeable weight at the back. It's adjustable around the hosel, as always, but it's not adjustable there, okay? The TS2 has got a slightly bigger head, so slightly more forgiving than the TS3. Again, I prefer the TS3 because it's a smaller head, better looking in my eyes, but the smaller head also gives you lower spin off the club faces again, which suits me, yeah. So let's hit a few balls and see how it's compared. I've already hit a few TaylorMades on their screen, so it'll be interesting to find out how they go over the ball. Yes, that black head does look a lot nicer than the old grey head, and it's a nice sleek design on it. 460 head, which is standard size for the drivers these days. Let's see how it performs. Bit out the bottom, bit heely. Bit high again. But very similar to how I'd hit them on the golf course. So let's look at the results. So as we can see from the results, very similar in terms of direction. A couple left, a couple to the right. Yardage, yeah, so I am probably about 5 or 6 yards down with the new Titleist. That may be down to me not being quite so comfortable with the new Titleist as I am with my trusty TaylorMade. Yeah, and you can see there, maybe I just hit the TaylorMade out slightly better because the ball speed over here on the left hand side is coming off an average 101 as opposed to 100.8, so 1 mile an hour difference in ball speed, clubhead speed and ball speed, yep, same again, 1.4. Launch angle, just launching the Titleist a little bit higher, maybe a couple of high strikes on that. Side spin, pretty straight. Backspin, so backspin is a big thing for me when it comes to distance. Averaging 2,602 revolutions per minute of backspin with the TaylorMade and 2,923 with the Titleist. So that probably equates to the difference in the distance. Again, their height, peak height, yeah, just hitting the Titleist a little bit higher than the TaylorMade. And descent angle, yeah. So averaging 242 yards with the new Titleist and 247 yards through the air with mine, 269 and 262. So just a little bit shorter with the Titleist. I probably didn't hit them quite so well as I did, and obviously we had the one bad one here, the real hill one, which I mishit completely, has knocked that average down. But all in all, I would say the Titleist, yeah, it's very, very good. As I said probably last week, they've really upped their game. So conclusion, new Titleist TS3, very, very good. They've certainly upped their game from their 917 model. For me, it's not quite working as well as my TaylorMade, but that might be just me being down to a bit more comfortable with my TaylorMade because I've used it all this year. But certainly Titleist are right up there now, not far behind the TaylorMade. Probably for me 2 to 3 yards, but you know that's nothing really compared to with the 917 model with the same shaft. I would have been 10 yards ahead with the TaylorMade. So they really have upped their game. But that's for me. Obviously, we're all completely different. Would I recommend the new Titleist? Well, I don't know. It all depends if it works for you or not. And like all our golf swings, like our own DNA, they're all completely different. So what works for me won't necessarily work for you. But certainly the feel and the looks of the new Titleist are very, very good. So if you're interested in a fitting or having a go with them, please book yourself in and let's see if we can find you an extra yard or so. Definitely worth a go, I would say. Right, and next we'll move on to my golf day on the 13th, Saturday the 13th of October. Just a quick reminder, please get your names down for that. It's a 1 o'clock shotgun start. It's 18 holes, better ball Stapleford, followed by a buffet and followed by a fun golf quiz as well. So if you'd like to come along and attend that, please put your names down on the notice board, on the mixed notice board next to the ladies' changing room door there. So please get your names down there. Should be a good fun day, great laugh in the evening as well with some fun questions for the quiz, yeah, or golf quiz, general knowledge golf quiz. So yeah, should be really good fun. Please join me on that. I'm still looking for a team for a Pro-Am on Friday the 12th of October at Eton if you fancy joining me there. The cost is £55 for 18 holes of golf, bacon sandwich and coffee on arrival and a 2-course meal afterwards. If you fancy coming along to that, please let me know and I'll get you booked in for that. Okay, on to competition news now, and we'll go back to last Thursday's midweek Stapleford where Wally Perrin came in with a fine 42 points to win Division 1, beating Andy Patrick, Glenn Harmon and Les Dukes into 2nd, 3rd and 4th respectively on countback. Well done to you, gents. In Division 2, Stephen G. Well done, Stephen G. 44 points. It's been a long time coming, that, Stephen, but I always knew you were capable of it. Fantastic golf. Well done, mate, and got your handicap cut down to 15. Hopefully that's the sign of things to come, yeah? You've always had potential to get down to 12 handicap, I thought, as I've said to you before many a time. So yeah, keep the practice up, keep going. 44 points, brilliant score, well done. Dave Wooden came second with 39 points, and Dave Butcher came third with 38 points, beating John Hopwood on countback. In Division 3, Ben Warnoff won with 37 points, beating Mick Swords on countback, also with 37 points. So well done, Ben. Right, and then Sunday we had the Kengoff Trophies, the first round of that. It's a better ball bogey competition where Dean Chilvers and Jason Baxter won, winning 8 up. They beat the golf course by 8 holes, beating Jack Flaxman and Bob Cooper on countback, who also won 8 up. And Barry Landles and Paul Catchbolt in third. So well done, some great scoring there. Well done, Dean. Well done, Jace. Great score that is. 8 up. Bad luck, Jack, and bad luck, Bob. But very good golf. Okay, fixtures for this week. Coming up, we have got, I forgot the date now, Thursday the 4th. So today's Wednesday the 3rd, Thursday the 4th tomorrow is the midweek Stapleford Day as per normal. Friday the 5th we have the SLVG Captain versus President at 11:30. Saturday there's a roll-up Stapleford on, so if you want to play in that, come play in the shop, £2 entry, £1 two sweep. There's the Russell Della on between 11:30 and 12:30. Sunday morning is the monthly medal and captain's trophy, so the golf course will be closed all morning. Monday there's nothing on. Tuesday the one-eyed birdie competition, which I haven't got time for. So I'm looking over there at Ollie's in the shop here, but he doesn't know either, and John. So I don't know. I'll find out a time for that. And Wednesday the 10th is the ladies' charity Texas Scramble, 9 till 11:30. So keep an eye on the notice board. I think the best thing is to do there, because I haven't got a time for the one-eyed birdie, and I haven't really got a time for the Russell Della, apart from it starts at 11:30, but I don't know what time it goes on till. Right.
1:30.
1:30. Russell Della's on till 1:30. 11:30 till 1:30. Right. Okay. That's it for this week. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll hope to see you all over the weekend.